and move on with the rest of it. Some of the smaller points that I consider omissions. We still haven't heard the fact that we don't, for an operation this size, we don't have enough safety people on the payroll. That was reported to you. I've said it to you, 3 times now? I'm saying it again tonight. Why are we silent on hiring enough people to meet standard practices, assuming they're good people? Can you say? I don't understand. Don't you have any money? Cat got in your tongue? I don't understand why it's so quiet, even in the final report. It was suggested in the report, like in my case, the white paper on the apathy of employees of TriMet. What I should be able to do when I'm in that situation is go to a citizens committee. That's in the report. There should now be a citizens committee and I can go to. No, thank you. I don't like citizens committees. Not very much. Starting with the board of directors of TriMet. I really think they're incompetent. I don't want to go to citizens committee. Do you know what I want to do? I want to go through an administrative procedure. Administrative procedure. You know what that is? That's a procedure that's lawful. It's like, okay, TriMet is negligent. I go to the state of Oregon. State of Oregon is negligent. Go to the federal. I don't want to go to committee. I want to appeal it through an administrative process. Yes, you don't. Very concerned about the equipment. Told you that the T4s are dangerous. I think I was pretty blunt about it. I'm silent about it. I don't know why you are. Don't care. Maybe I shouldn't care. I told you what's dangerous about it. You can see them. Every time I see one, I can see the problems, the vision problems, particularly. Why are you allowing those to operate? Why are we talking about it even? Why haven't you talked about it? I guess it's a secret. Transit law. Finally someone said maybe the transit law should be looked at some more. Good God. I think you ask your operators how unsafe it is, you'd find out real quickly. Ask the civilians that are trying to drive it. That thing is unsafe. Should be off the road. One thing that might come easily, well, before I mention that, because I already covered this one, so I'll just say, one of them was that when the city obstructs your safety procedures, you should have an avenue of administrative procedure. Don't tell the public that the city won't cooperate with us, you'd go try. You should have an administrative process, right? Of course. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, get it. I think we could get safety. There is probably an interesting way to get safety, finally. TriMet self-insures itself. Just think, if TriMet had to buy insurance, what they would have to prove to the insurance company that they were safe in order to be covered. I would say that insurance company would be checking in real frequently with professional people why this isn't safe. And if you don't make it safe, your policy premiums go sky high or you're uninsured. Seems like a pretty good way to get some independent experts who have some skin in the game to increase safety. Darla's been talking about education, and I think you've talked about it too. Yeah, there should be reaching out more to children in the schools. that TriMet has to be dealt with perhaps more carefully than cars, because trains have visibility problem, buses the same, bigger. Yeah, so how to reach out to children, be more careful with training. Well, this kind of adds up to the fact that TriMet has failed too many times. It needs to be reorganized. And I'm not talking about just getting rid of the kindergarten finger painters on the board of directors. I'm concerned that the general manager has a very limited safety background and administrative background. That's transit. You have excellent background in your former job. I'm sure you were superior. Very concerned about this one. The board too. Yeah, there needs to be oversight. You've proven it. So, this national experiment to rip-rap Portland and light rail, I won't mention what a joke that is, perhaps, but we need a new national experiment. That's for the Federal Transit Authority to come in here, come into town, and look TriMet up and down, inside and out, and change it. And in the future, it's not just when the car goes out the door that they get involved here. It's when they get a report like this sent to Washington, D.C., and they come out here. So we need Federal Transit Authority right now. Get in here, look things over, take control if this ship is sinking. Thank you.
Questions for Mr. Butler? Thank you very much. Neil, comments, questions, observations?
I do want to make a number of comments and perhaps pose a couple of questions to the task force. But the first thing I want to do is to obviously thank you all for your time and your energy, and to thank everybody in the audience, Mr. Lee, Mr. Sale, many of the rest of you who have followed this closely and are, I know, in a heartfelt way, trying to help us improve the operation of TriMet. My message to everybody around this table and everybody in this room is this is a major milestone. Mr. Sale, from here on out, we are in implementation. That is what we are doing. We have now, I think, a very good report to K&J. We have the independent line review of each of our lines the training department has done. And we have this report from our task force. I think it's very good work. I would tell you that I think the report from the task force deals with the hardest topic, which is the culture. You have done an admirable job of laying out a roadmap for us that we have to begin to implement, and we will begin to implement at TriMet. You provided a strong foundation for us to begin this transformation, and it's been recognized by the employees of TriMet. I had the occasion to send your report out to all of our employees,